From a building that can get louder than almost any in the National Football League, this is GEHA Field at Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Buffalo Bills and the Kansas City Chiefs. Set to go is the kicker, Harrison Butker. And we're underway from Kansas City. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. That's a nice quick correction for this front row. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Before the play clock can run out, Sean McDermott decides to call a timeout. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're staring at 4th and long. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Mahomes starting off with a throw. Taking a deep shot here. He's got it inside the 10. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
Bills get to him. Down he goes. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
Well, we're already seeing his legs going to be a factor in this contest. But I'll tell you what, kid, if pressure's going to be on him like that, he's going to have to put his running back cape on and really use his ability to escape and keep things moving forward.
Yellow.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. And this is going to be a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. It's an Isaiah Pacheco touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Chiefs 7, Bills nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the shotgun, it's Allen. He's got this complete to James Cook. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. How about 29 yards on first down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs. Well, you love when you can go from first down to first down, Brock. Makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Now the shotgun give to Cook. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they have a tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's second and 10. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pass into the hands of Dalton Kincaid. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bills have a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And it's a 3-yard gain through the traffic. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Four yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6. Allen setting up to throw. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete. Comes up empty on that one. And now it's third down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. To the air on third and long. Short pass brought in. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for a Buffalo first.
You know, Kate, they say a dog is a man's best friend. A tight end that moves the chains on third down, that's a QB's best friend.
Bringing the offense up to the line. First and 10. Trying this one up the gut. And he's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. We're back for the second quarter. Bills in possession of the football. They have it second down, well inside of field goal range. Play action now with Allen. And they get to him again. second straight play, Brock. They're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough third down. Now Allen off the play action. Got a man. It's nice. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
Bass's kick is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Pistol now for Mahomes. Escapes the pocket. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there when he saw the field. It's going to be 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. It's his running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler. Gets himself into rhythm, and I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm, and a nice little gain on top of it.
Bills going nickel, 3rd down. Pacheco gets it from the gun. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. Offense to the line fast.
A 7-yard gain. And a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Throwing on 1st down, Mahomes. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Short throw, tip. Oh, but he's still got it. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards.
2nd and 11. At the 47.
And we are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. It's the Chiefs in front here at Arrowhead.
Y'all got to pump my taste. Y'all can't talk about basic. We might have no power.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. That one finds Xavier Worthy. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Chiefs 1st down.
Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Another throw for Mahomes. Right back to Worthy. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Again, Mahomes to throw. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. Great play defensively there to just get a hand in there and deny that touchdown.
That's exactly right. Active hands and aggressive mindset. As a DB, you've got to assume that every throw is going to be a touchdown. And you're the last line of defense, the guy that's got to make the play on the ball, and he just did.
And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal. Back to the air. Mahomes. They will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs will add to their lead at the end of the half. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs drive their lead to 11.
Chiefs 14, Bills 3. Harrison Butker to kick off.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
The tackle made at the 24-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
Bass now to kick this away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room at halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. So first down from the 41. To the air, Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. Near the goal line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Working inside the red zone. Flush out out to his left. And they take this in for the score. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs push their lead to 18.
Bills 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Starting out with an empty backfield, Brock. Here they come. 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, Kate, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
to the air. Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he's short of the first after a mile gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much at training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Fielded just beyond his 40. And he's brought down before the return gets far. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
He was covered by Terrell Bernard.
Mahomes. Completed to his running back. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Throwing is Mahomes. Getting out to his left. Completes this one to Gray. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something. He'll get that 1st down. He couldn't do it right there.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Yellow. They'll go. It's Mahomes. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that game.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
From the red zone on 1st. He's got it. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs keep their drive alive and reach Pater one play later. Butker to try the point after. He connects on the extra point try. And the Chiefs continue piling on to this lead.
Bills 3. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Johnson now on the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
Bills take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Allen setting up to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Noah Williams. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
Yeah, if a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, they're as big a security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Terrell Bernard.
Their first pick of the game comes in an awfully big moment. Really just cancels out all the great work your defense did to give you that ball.
New set of downs for him from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on third down.
319!
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Shinsey threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
It has been a tough slog for them to keep up at any point in this game. And failing to convert on that third down, yet another symptom of the overall illness of the day.
And hey, at least he held onto the football, but they will get nothing on that return.
They're on 37-yard line.
All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. On the draw, it's Pacheco. And he'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up. We're through 3 on this holiday weekend. It's Chiefs football, and they've got to feel pretty good about this score entering the 4th. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Jump off, caught by his back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Giving them an 18-yard pickup there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
Yellow!
Long back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And that's only 1 yard up the middle. Gonna be 2nd down.
Dorian Williams on the stop. A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8. At the Bills.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd and 8.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Hits his running back. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I don't think think there was a single doubt in the building that was going to be an R-U-N. And not a single doubt in the outcome either. Great push to drive it forward and get the first.
28-yard line.
And keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
Yellow. Barzak.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
They got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs getting closer to their 10th win of the season. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Yellow. Barzak.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And they are going to have to face a 3rd down here, but only need a yard at most as this play picks up 7.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight ends short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
180. Barzak.
Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Okay, they don't rightly care who it's going to go to in that situation. All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
Blown back, it's the handoff. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
There's the 180.
Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports.